back to Wealth Wednesday. My name is Bryant Stone, Chief Investment Officer at Polimeni Tax and Financial Group. Appreciate you guys coming on. Last week's episode, we talked about creating multiple streams of income. This week, we're going to talk about being smart with your spending. So I'm going to talk about a few key things that if you focus on them, you can create additional wealth and also accomplish whatever your future financial goals are. First thing we're going to talk about is checking your interest rates yearly. So if you have a car loan, a personal loan, a mortgage, any type of debt that has an interest rate associated with it, get into the habit of checking that interest rate once a year. Okay, doesn't mean you need to get your credit pulled or actually apply for a new loan or anything like that. But all of us have a friend that's a mortgage broker. All of us have a friend that's a banker. Research the rates that are out there, because if you can save yourself 2% on a car loan, 3% on a mortgage, that's gonna pay dividends as far as putting extra money into your pocket, which can be allocated towards creating future wealth for yourself and fluffing up your retirement accounts. Okay. Another thing that we can do is checking the premiums on your insurances. All of us have car insurance. If you have a home, you have homeowners insurance. If you have an apartment or you're renting, you have renter's insurance. You have life insurance. So anytime your car insurance becomes due, whether it's a 6-month car insurance, whether it's a one year car insurance premium, check those premiums on a yearly basis, guys, because if you're able to save yourself $300 in the year, $500 in the year, if you have a life insurance where you're maybe at the time you applied for it, you weren't as healthy. Now your health is in a much better position. Try to get into the habit of checking premiums on your insurances, because I can't tell you how many times I've talked to clients and they're like, I didn't know I was paying $600 a month on my disability insurance, or $3,000 a year on my homeowner's insurance. So get into the habits of checking your premiums on a yearly basis or anytime your premiums come due. So then that way, if you can find extra premiums that can help towards increasing your wealth, increasing your retirement accounts, paying down debt, things like that, okay? Let's create a lifestyle where you only live on about 80% of your income. And then the other 20% of your money goes towards saving, investing, paying off debt. So if you can get to the habit of only living off of about 80% of your income, and then 20% of your income goes towards investing, paying off debt, building up your retirement accounts, that will put you in a good position to get to whatever financial goals that you're looking to get into. But it takes discipline, it takes time, but try to reach for that benchmark of only living off about 80% of what your income is. And last but not least, guys, we all fall habit of this. I do myself. Try to only buy appreciable assets. And what I mean by that are assets that are only going to increase in value, assets that are not going to depreciate. We've all heard of this, but we all get into the habit of this, is buying those expensive cars, right? Try to only buy cars that are used, maybe a year or two old, maybe cars that you can buy in cash if possible. Try to stay away from buying those high-end luxury cars that you don't need. A car should only be used for getting you to point A to point B. Obviously, when you get into the position, you can buy a great car, that's great, but don't get into the habit of always buying expensive cars, having $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 monthly payments on a car. That's just outrageous and things that you don't need to have, and that will decrease from increasing your wealth, okay? Another thing, stay away from expensive clothes. We all fall habit of this, but clothes are only meant to keep on your body. That's it, right? Buying, $400 pair of shoes, $600 purses, things of that nature. These are things that are depreciable assets that aren't going to help you in increasing your future wealth and getting you to whatever goals that you may be looking to get into, whether it's increasing your retirement accounts, being able to buy properties maybe in the future. Those are appreciable assets. So I hope you guys learned something today. Appreciate you guys coming on. We'll see you guys again next week.